Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. 200 days and counting to kickoff of the 2022 College Football National Championship game in Indianapolis. It will mark the 8th CFP championship, the first to be played in the Midwest, and is expected to attract more than 100,000 college football fans to downtown Indianapolis. An economic impact estimated at $150 million. And it is more than a game, with numerous events and initiatives planned in the Indianapolis region and around the state. I'm pleased to welcome back to the show Host Committee Chairman Mark Howell with details on what is being planned. Mark, as always, great to see you.
Yeah, thank you for having us to talk about this exciting time.
Yeah, 200 days, so it's a milestone to look ahead at what is out there. But let's look back just briefly. What's the planning effort been like, especially in light of the pandemic and all those kinds of things?
Yeah, you know, we're very fortunate. Believe it or not, it was almost 4 years ago that we announced that the game was going to come here. And so we had done a lot of work, visited a lot of the prior sites before the game, worked with other host committees in advance of that. So even though the last year's been tough doing everything virtual, it really didn't set us back.
Yeah. We're going to talk about some of the special events coming up in a moment. But first, this is an event that truly will put Indianapolis on a national, a global stage. The biggest event, you know, we hosted the Indianapolis 500, obviously, in May. This is going to be another event putting Indianapolis on a big stage, 100,000 plus people downtown.
Yeah, and more than 1,000 media credentials. This is ESPN's biggest production, and it's going to take place here. So we will be not just in the national spotlight, but in the global spotlight.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about some of the events. Brand new information we can give to viewers. Some of the highlights. Playoff Fan Central. It's kind of that fan jam type environment. That's going to be at the convention center, right?
Yeah, and we're actually creating a whole championship campus downtown. So from White River State Park to Monument Circle to Bankers Life down Georgia Street, Pan Am Plaza, Lucas Oil, and back up to White River State Park will be a championship campus. And a major part of that will be the Fan Fest, where we will take over the convention center with a lot of interactive exhibits that are free to the public, free to anyone who wants to come down and participate.
Yeah, so downtown Indy being transformed that weekend. Music is always a part of these big sporting events. Yeah. The AT&T Playoff Live is going to be on Monument Circle.
Yeah, and so, you know, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, they will have top talent that will be put on shows. And again, those shows are going to be free to the public. So we're inviting everyone from Central Indiana, from Indiana, to come downtown. Regardless of your interest in the game, come down and enjoy the festivities.
Food is always a big part of these events, too. I know you don't have all the details nailed down yet, but Taste of the Championship is going to be a unique opportunity.
Yeah, it's one of the most fun things that happens during these 4 days, and it's a fundraiser for the College Football Playoff Foundation. So the money actually goes to benefit teachers, but more than 1,000 people will gather for food, drinks, music. It's a great party.
Legacy is a big part of this. Any event that Indianapolis, or most anyway, that Indianapolis, Indiana Sports Corporation and others do, there's a legacy impact. This is going to be a great example of big legacy. What's it going to be about?
Yeah, and I will tell you, for me, it's kind of one of the biggest motivators for me to get involved. And people who have preceded me in this role have always said, the most important part of this is what happens after the game. What can these sort of events have on the city? And working hand in hand with the College Football Playoff Foundation, we're focused on teachers and educators and great teachers. So we're resourcing, recruiting, retaining, developing, and recognizing the great teachers in our community.
Indianapolis is also known for that special flair, that special sauce, if you will, in hosting events. At the Super Bowl, it was Super Bowl Village, which got so much attention and was such an attraction. Is there going to be that Indianapolis special sauce for the College Football Championship game?
Yeah, absolutely there will be. In fact, that is the second most asked question after, are you worried about the weather, right? But yeah, we have some things that are very special planned, very, very exciting. Not ready now to kind of reveal those, but our plan was to create something that would draw people downtown. It was so unique, and give those visiting Indianapolis something to talk about when they leave the city.
All right, we'll look forward to hearing details on that. Mark Howell is the local host committee chair for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. Mark, thanks very much. We'll be doing, I know, a lot between now and then. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.